So how many of you feel attracting more clients is great for your business, but it feels like it's more pressure on you as the owner of the founder of the business? And how many of you want me to show you how I turned a 6 to 8 hour training delivery day in my business to a 1 or 2 hour delivery on my time, and using an AI training model as well, like combining AI training with my personalized high value delivery. My name is Laura Chattington. I'm the co-founder of Simplified Marketing Live. And if your business still needs you to be delivering everything, whatever you're delivering, whether it's training or it's like strategy or it's like tools or implementation, whatever it is, you're never going to be able to scale so much because it all sits on you. You're just going to be stretching more. So it doesn't matter how great your marketing is if your delivery model still like depends on your thought bandwidth, your shoulders, because then you know, growth is always going to feel like more pressure for you. So it's not more freedom, and you're going to be like left behind, like what we're seeing in the market with AI. And I'm not just talking like content creation and bots and things like that. I'm talking about kind of strategic shifts in the way offers are delivered, services are delivered to clients. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I think about moving up to 80% of a day's training and moving it into an AI environment, and then me showing up personally. You show up personally so that you show up for the high value, high relationship, high engagement part of the delivery that only you can deliver, and actually positions you more as an expert. It's awesome. I'm so excited about this. Now, so your delivery model is the system that either kind of protects your energy or it's going to extract your energy. So I'm going to demonstrate to you exactly how I think about the delivery of my high ticket offer delivery day, so that you can see how you go about moving from all human to this kind of high end AI environment delivery with high-end expert delivery time into your training, into your service delivery. So you should be able to see my screen here, and it's just like it's like a mind map, but I want to like walk you through it. So what happened before was I would deliver 3 sections to this training. Section 1 is to talk about what high ticket offers are. Section 2 is kind of marketing principles, like marketing principles and target audience stuff that you need to know when you're creating high ticket offers, and then offer creation. So there's like 3 parts to this training. This training went over kind of 6 to 8 hours normally. Now, what I've done is I've created all the elements of the training and I've color coded them. So in actual fact, which when I was going through this, I was like, actually, that doesn't need to be done by me. That doesn't need to be done by me. There is actually the welcome, which, you know, need people to welcome people, but actually you could put that in the same structure of delivery. There is some information here about 4 levels of value, which is a bit of content that we deliver, which I personally feel like that needs to be delivered by a human to get the most out of it. But actually training around why high ticket, why you should go high ticket in the business, what attributes do high ticket buyers have, what attributes do you want to attract your business with high ticket buyers. You know, it's just content, and that can just be delivered in any format, okay? What's interesting is when we get to the marketing principles, the first thing we do here, you'll see, is we get our clients to do a kind of an analysis of what their strengths are, what they're good at, what assets do they have, what they can do, and that's okay, and it's brilliant to do like without any interaction with AI. But I feel like that's only touching a part of it, and we can actually provide them in an AI, in an environment. We can use AI to really build their strengths and their weaknesses by running some personality tests alongside their own thinking. So what we're doing is we're combining what they think they're awesome at and then adding an AI kind of sequence of questions which AI can then do an analysis of kind of what your strengths are, what you're good at, and combine those two. And it's so much more powerful because you're kind of doing the analysis of what you know you're good at, but also it's going to pull out loads of stuff that you don't even realize you're so awesome at. And to give you an example, I always think of like offer creation, which I don't know, it comes so naturally to me. It's like it's very obvious to me how to design offers, but having trained lots of people in offer design, I realize it's not everybody finds it so, like, I guess engaging, but so easy for to do. Like it feels like it's obvious to me, but it's not obvious to everyone else. So there's lots of skills and experiences and stuff that you can do that is like so valuable for your business and for your clients, and you probably don't even realize it, right? So combining like the personality, like personal analysis, and then that AI process as well is like, it's fire. Okay, so it makes sense to put that into an AI environment. Now, the next section I went through each of the sections. The next section is like know, like, and trust, like marketing principles, know, like, and trust, and marketing, how to attract better, bigger, more clients, which is it's a piece of content that I do. Let's just get rid of this. Can we get rid of that bar? I don't know if I can. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. So, know, like, and trust, simplified marketing live, client triangle. That's just content. Again, you don't need a human to give you that content. The next part that we do in our marketing principles is we used to, it's like before, we used to get our clients to go through some questions to really analyze who their target audience is, who their avatar, that really understand what the pain points and the drivers and the benefits and all that kind of really great information, which is great to do. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but actually we're combining that with some really cool, powerful, cool is probably the wrong word, like powerful AI prompts and sequences that pulls out from the whole world of online stuff all those pain points, all the benefits, all the the what they're thinking, how they're behaving, what they're buying, what they bought, all that incredibly valuable target audience profiling stuff that used to take like marketing teams weeks to gather that information. It can be gathered in a few minutes using AI. So again, that whole part of the training day, the marketing principles and avatar and target audience analysis, just do it in an AI environment. And not only is it easier for me because I don't have to deliver that content, but for the client, they're not only getting the content, but they're getting exponential amounts more value because we're showing them how to do it using the power of what is available in chat and AI. So that's the first section, high ticket offers, why high, all of that, and the marketing principles. Put it all in chat, right? Apart from that one piece, 4 levels of value, because it needs human interaction, and the welcome, of course. And then we get to the actual offer creation, and there are like two really key parts of offer creation. One is to work out what is already converting in the market. So find out where the money is flowing, what offers are already there. And 2 is then to take all of that information and see what the commonalities are, and then create offers and make them your own by adding your secret sauce to them. Okay, now to give you again an example, that offer analysis, if you do it properly, takes a day, 2 days, 3 days, quite, it takes time. And then to sort of process all of that in a human brain takes time. To then go through the thought process and the thinking to create the offer takes time. I'd say it'd take at least a week to do it properly, right? Now, what we've done, which is why I'm really excited about this, is we've actually, I've put that sequence and process and prompts into chat, so that's totally automated for our clients. And in like 30 to 60 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, probably not even that. It's doing that offer creation process for them. So what I'm doing, what it's doing, it's not me doing it, it's actually chat doing it. What chat's doing is it's doing all the market research, which you can interact and add to it, of course. Doing all the market research, I call it the treasure hunt, seeing what's already converting in the market. And it's then combining all the commonalities across, it's processing loads of information that takes us ages to do. And then it's giving you 80% of the offer creation, right? So then what the clients are getting is they're getting 80% of their offers created. Now, it's not a final thing. You need to know how to create offers to make sure the offers are really compelling and desirable, for sure. It's not like you can do the whole thing, but what it does is it gives them like this basis to start to design their offers from. It's done like 80% of the work. So in terms of, that's just another powerful way of using AI. But in terms of the training, what I would normally do is I stand up, I go through all the offer research, I go through how to design the offers. And now what I can do is the clients can go through that process. And then what I do is I show up after that process and I review their offers. I add, the expert value to their offers. I answer their questions, VIP question and answer session, and have this kind of very high-end elite training that takes everything that they've done and gives them the other, that 20% of high value training that they need in terms of getting the most out. So the shift isn't about like lowering standards. It's about designing delivery around what you're freaking awesome at. And I didn't mean to say that. What you're awesome at, and letting AI systemizing the training process and letting AI handle the rest for your clients, and giving AI up to 80% of the delivery. And so you're the 20% VIP experience that they have, which is focused on only what you can do for your clients. And that 20% moves the needle, right? It's the insight, it's the strategy, it's the transformation, it's the relationship, and it's about really getting the results. So 80% done, AI, 20% that moves the needle. And this is how we can deliver our training or our services together with the AI technology that is around today. And it takes what would normally be a 3-day, 6 to 8 hours a day training, which is full on, to actually 1 or 2 hours a day. And so those 1 or 2 hours are highly focused, highly valuable experience for the clients, but they get everything else. Not only do they get the rest of the training, but they get a huge amount more, because we're giving them the tools to use AI to create offers in this case. It's so powerful. I'm so excited. And I think that if it's something that everybody has got to get their heads around and start using, because it is going to be such a massive differentiator for you and your business.